You think that that's something that humans do all the time. That's what we do. We model the world. We make use of counterfactual information. That's what all of our science shows. All of our science is full of counterfactual information. What happens if this happens? What happens if the world's like this? What happens in this scenario? And then we make use of that to navigate the world ahead of us. But you wouldn't think that the universe itself operates like that. Where is the other bits of information for the universe to access? We imagine it in our heads. It doesn't actually, that's what the whole meaning of counterfactual. It's counter to the factual parts of the world. We imagine what the world would be like differently, and then we use that to guide our behavior. It would be far-fetched to think that the universe itself would behave like that. It would be a radical metaphysical view that the universe were able to well, it's not so much think, would be able to probe different ways that the universe might unfold before it actually unfolds in some way, and then use that information from that probing in the actual unfolding. And so that's a problem that sits at the heart of the transactional interpretation. And I see that's, to me, a problem that sits at the heart of the information that's on that poster, right? Because the idea would be that there are prohibited computations on logical consistency grounds, and those prohibited computations would kind of force the algorithm to then probe much, much more quickly the correct computations in order to give us this kind of miraculous speed up in computational power. We would need to radically rethink what we thought the universe consisted in. So the universe, there would have to be extra information outside the universe that the universe is somehow accessing. That's the radical part of it. Just that there would be information that isn't part of the universe, that is somehow being pulled into the universe to determine how the universe unfolds. That would be so radical that I would get very skeptical at that point. So the proposal would be, actually, it's not so differently radical from the universe, right? We are creatures that are in the universe. So the proposal would be that inside our brains, we are somehow able to make use of this radical feature of the universe to access counterfactual information that's not anywhere in the universe in order to speed up or give us some computational advantage in the actual computation that we're making. So if we operated in that way, I guess there would be an extra element of spookiness to that, but it would be just as radical. I would be very skeptical.